This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, September 3rd, through this coming Sunday, September 9th, 2018. So I've found in so many of my readings that I'm addressing the law of attraction and manifesting with people, trying to help them get to their desired outcomes, get to their dreams. And many people are intrigued by the concepts of the law of attraction and manifesting. And this is a wonderful energetic tool to assist you in living to your highest potential. There are many teachers in the past century and currently specifically addressing the law of attraction to help us master living our most joyous life. Florence Scovel Shinn, Mike Dooley, Esther Hicks, who channels Abraham, to name a few. If you would like to explore, there are many other great teachers expanding on this subject. And the idea that our thoughts govern our experiences has merit. We may have encountered the person who is a negative storm cloud that wonders why their life is such a mess. They are focused upon what is wrong and probably is going to get worse. And these ideas fill their head until voila, they have created exactly those stormy situations. Because it's what they attract, it's what they expect, and it is created by their focus. But you know, they don't have to. It's a choice. We choose our thoughts. So it's up to us to make sure we choose good thoughts. The simple shift of identifying a positive thing in your environment, and then another positive thing, and then another, builds to the outcomes of happy and positive experiences. By accenting the positive, you clear the negative worry from your thoughts. And as you experience magical and happier outcomes, you begin to trust in your positive thoughts and your positive ideas. If you expect things to be trying and difficult, they will be. If you expect things to be negative and stressful, they will be. Instead, you can shift and pivot to a more clearly positive approach by paying attention to what is going on in your mind. And those thoughts that wander around your head are key. Even, often without even realizing it, the ego has taken over the programming in our minds. You can tell it's the ego because your thoughts will say that something is going to be difficult, or that you're not smart enough, or some other form of negative self-speak. The ego's ideas need to be thrown out so you can take mindful charge of only loving, empowering thoughts, taking their place and leading you to the happy outcomes that you desire. And it may take some practice to overpower the ego, because the ego loves running the show and seeing you suffer. Pay attention to the thoughts in your mind at all times. Listen to what you are really saying to yourself. Make absolutely sure each thought is loving, positive, empowering, and heading you in the direction of your dreams. The subject of the law of attraction and manifesting, it's fascinating. And the questions of how to use it to your best advantage are important. Next week, I'm going to expand on this subject, and I would love your general questions. So please let me know what you would like me to address in the comments below. For more personal experiences and questions, your individual needs are determined by what you are going through in your life, and where you would like to go, and what you would like to experience and achieve. And I can help you get in alignment to your greatest happiness and use the law of attraction to your best advantage with a reading. All the information for a reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Alrighty, let's see what we got this week. And I'm really enjoying using this traditional tarot. This is my favorite deck of every and all decks, no matter what. So I feel it gives us such a pure message. I love these cards. Nice flow. Alright, let's start with the King of Wands. This is very upbeat, inspiring. Ooh, change. What do you want to move forward with? The King is outcomes. All these little sprouts. What have you been wanting to grow? What are your desires? What are your wishes and your dreams and your desired outcomes? He says they're going to happen, but they're only going to happen if you follow your creative inspiration, if you say yes to opportunities, perhaps some opportunities that are a bit daunting to you. But that's okay, because all these other cards remind you you're going to be protected. It's going to be okay. So we're starting out with very fiery, important energy here, the outcome card. I love it. They start with the outcome to reassure you you're going to end up where you want to be. So kind of get out of your own way and allow divine and the universe to let that unfold for you. Nice energy. But we often analyze. This is the card of analyzing. It's laying awake at night and trying to figure things out. And I guarantee you, you're not going to get anywhere with that. All that's going to do is just shut down the energy. Nothing's going to flow. These swords are hanging on the wall. These are all the issues that you're trying to figure out, but they're hanging on the wall and they can't hurt you. And the little coverlet, it's covered with zodiac signs and roses. So that's kindness and gentleness and knowing you're going to be okay. Just lay down and start breathing. Focus on your breath and go back to sleep. Allow your dreams to give you symbolism for how you should move forward and shut all that mind speak down. This is the perfect card for what the guides were explaining in the beginning about the negativity and the little storm cloud. And this is not the way to work things out. This inspired King of Wands, he's the way to work things out. He's the positive, inspirational move forward, which gives you the next card, which is victory. This is you and your victory parade. Fantastic. Everything's going to turn out the way that you want it to. So again, get out of your own way. And the thing about the victory parade is you're being recognized and you're being respected and it's all lovely energy. And then at the end of the parade, you get down off this beautiful white horse and you go back to work. You keep working at it. You keep building to the next victory and the next and the next. And that's very empowering message and energy for you. And this says, don't hold on too tightly to your money. Don't be too strict and limiting around your health or your diet. This is just, you know, kind of pinching in and holding on too tightly. Just let go. Pinnacles are health and money. Just relax and trust. Trust the process. Trust you're going to have exactly the amount of money that you need. Trust that your health is improving and your guidance is giving you the answers you need to improve your health. And just don't hold on too tightly. This is the card of don't try and control, don't try and manipulate, because nothing happens in that energy. It just seizes in a bit. So nice balance here, going back and forth to help you realize this energy to your best advantage. And now the Hierophant. I love the Hierophant because he brings spiritual meaning into our lives. And this is about the connection to your spiritual purpose. It's all self-discovery and inner wisdom and how you fit into the spiritual scheme of things. Beautiful energy. It's reminding you that there are teachers and mentors and guidance available to you. Teachers and mentors and guidance to help you understand your spiritual path and have your spiritual awakening and being guided through your spiritual enlightenment that leads you to real meaning and real compassion in your life experience. And this is also your spiritual tribe that helps you connect to your spirituality and helps you incorporate it into your daily life and your physical life. And this is reminding you that it's time to feel your deeper meaning and your real purpose, which is going to bring you peace of mind and inner peace. And this is connecting to all those things in your life that bring you peace of mind and inner peace. I love that it's in the middle. To me, often in these spreads, the middle card, everything radiates out from it. And this one, it's very true. Ah, yes. And now the Eight of Cups. This is forging your own path. This is leaving behind all these empty cups, all these things that you've tried and you tried to make valuable and meaningful. They're just empty. You just keep stacking them up, and it's time to walk away. It's time to go up this path. You're guided by the sun and the moon, and this water is just sort of emotions that are just there. And then you walk up the hill, up the path, each stone leading you to a better place. This is reminding you, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Walk away from any person, circumstance, or situation that does not have your highest good and your highest happiness in it. Just walk away and forge a new path. Make your own plans, make your own decisions, make sure your choices are taking you away from the emptiness and the lack. This leads you to much better things that you want to experience. And now these great queens. Woo! The Queen of Cups pulls very much from the Hierophant. She's intuitive and she's at home in her inner world, and she has a very profound spiritual connection that also grounds her into her physical life and her emotional feelings. She's not afraid of her emotions. She knows that they lead her to the answers and the spiritual connection that she desires. And she says, be inspired by your intuition. All that inner world and inner knowing is trustworthy and reliable. And so allow it to inspire you to this King of Wands energy. The things that you know, the outcomes, that's all inspired creative goodness. And the little cherubs here on her throne are the love and the emotional balance you want. And her card, all the cups are plain. But on the Queen of Cups, it's very ornate. And she's staring intently at this beautiful ornate cup that she has created. This cup for her represents all the goodness in her life. Every little carving and jewel and detail on it represents something that she wanted to achieve and to experience, and something that deepened her spiritual connection and deepened her emotional connection. And the water's just swirling around her. All her emotions are calm and centered, and they serve her very, very well. So this is energy that's available to you. This is something you want to just sort of ground into. It's the Hierophant, but queens are solutions. He's like, this is a way of life. And the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, they're giving you specific solutions. The Queen of Cups is emotional, loving, intuitive solutions. And then the beautiful Queen of Pentacles, she's all about your wealth and your good health. She's generous, and she's self-reliant, and she's practical and efficient and trustworthy, and she believes in herself. She doesn't have doubts. She doesn't hold on too tightly or fret and analyze things. She trusts in the outcome. She is prepared. She's prepared to work for her dreams And, you know, she's comfortable in the business world, and she's also comfortable going home and nurturing and taking care of her family. Both sides of that work for her. And she understands all this blooming goodness around her and the fertility of the rabbit. She understands that goodness naturally blooms around her. And she can be generous with this. Because this goodness, it continues, it keeps blooming, it keeps coming. She can share it and she can enjoy it because it is never based in lack. It's only based in generosity and growth. And she's all about well-being. That the fact that she believes in herself brings her well-being. And she has solutions that increase wealth and increase health. And all this beautiful, she's got the fruit, the pears blooming, and a cherub there, and the ram right here. The ram on the corner here is stability, acting on her convictions, strength, believing in herself. And then these little ones, they lighten it up a bit. They lighten it up to tell her she can have, you know, this is the business and this is the family. And the fruit is the abundance. So the balance of all the goodness in your life. And this brings you choices. It's not limited to just doing one thing. It's picking and choosing and trying everything. Each one of these cups holds something interesting and viable and worthy of exploring. So kind of just try all of them, and then you're going to choose one or two that really suit you and really intrigue you and are where you are supposed to be right now. So this is allowing the opportunities, allowing the choices, realizing that nothing is limited. Nothing is set in concrete. You are being offered so much opportunity, so much success and achievement and all the dreams and the desired outcomes. They're there waiting for you. Inspired outcomes. Creative. So explore and try it all out and say yes. Say yes to things that maybe you wouldn't say yes to. And sort of practice and work with this law of attraction to allow your thoughts to bring you exactly what you want to experience. Allow the magic. Get out of your own way. No more controlling and manipulating what's happening. Set your focus on your thoughts, on your desired outcomes, on the positive. Getting rid of any negative self-speak that might be hindering where you want to end up. And I can help you specifically with a reading. So please get in touch with me, spiritpathways.net. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.